attached by the federal government, and they're sending in X number of dollars, and we can't cut those dollars out of the budget. I think just like we need to become energy independent, we need to become federal dollar independent. When they come down with those unfunded mandates, we need to say, no thank you. When they threaten to take away highway funds or whatever, we need to say that's fine, we do it on our own. The 10th Amendment says that we are sovereign states.
Special education, the federal government by law, is supposed to give 40% of the average annual cost of tuition. The most it's ever given is 17%, which in my mind abrogates the law. It doesn't exist. And you have to continue to spend hundreds of thousands. 1/3 of our budget is special education. And the number of students in special education from 8% was initiated in 1977 to almost 20% now. So these are things that you know are affecting our town and our ability to govern ourselves. Along with all the issues around the conservation commission, where they can raise all the money they want, they can spend it they want, none of it goes through that. So what as a governor can you do and what can you do a little bit about these things and other things that the state's doing regarding the government itself?
You know, one of the things that I believe needs to happen is we need to have some people sit around the table from all around the state and look at what it is that we're doing in this state and how it's impacting the different departments. It's not going to be an easy, I mean, that's just a monstrous thing to say that you want to do. But each department should be able to do that, where you come down and you say, okay, are you really here, and what are you doing? Are you operating as efficiently as you really can? And what is the bare minimum that you are really supposed to be doing? I think there are probably departments in our state government as well, I know in the federal government, where they really aren't constitutional. They're not in the Constitution and not provided for in the Constitution. We probably shouldn't be in the business of doing them. In that case, I think there, especially like health and human services, which I mentioned, is such a large part of our overall budget. They're duplicating a lot of efforts that are being done by our churches and other nonprofit organizations in this state. Why in the world don't we figure out a way to start parceling that back and letting the nonprofits and the churches take care of it? They do a much better job than we do anyway at the government, I mean at the state level. And most of them are addressing it from a local level and more helpful. As far as the Department of Education, it's a real bucket of worms. And it's been something that I've worked on a long time, and I'm very familiar with what you're talking about. Some of those mandates are, you know, it's so frustrating when the principal of the school has less power than the administrator of the special education. And that you have to have X number of people constantly in there. They're just, to my way of thinking, they're padding it so that you can make sure that that department exists in the future. And we really need to allow the people of the city, or the towns, make an assessment. You're not gonna let Johnny, who is blind and can't see and he needs to have some help, you're not gonna let him fall through the cracks. We are a caring people. We care about our neighbors. And, you know, those are the sorts of things that we really need to go back to, and sitting down and really taking a hard look at what it is. What is it that is bare minimum that we should be doing from the state level? And let's go back to that and get rid of all of the excess stuff. But it's going to take a long time to get there. It didn't take us overnight to get where we are right now. But certainly if we can start to set that vision for the overall direction that we want to go as a state, then we can talk about it. We can put into action some efforts to make some things happen, and we can roll the intrusion of the state government into our lives back and return it back to where it should be. Yes, sir. Why can't we privatize schools, and because the free market system does work? Well, I'm all in favor of any sort of school choice that we have. My children were taught private schools, public schools, co-ed schools, and homeschool, because it depended upon the child, what the situation was at the time, with my husband being in the military and we were living all over the country. There were times when the local public school just didn't address what my children needed, so I would pull them out and put them in private schools or parochial schools, or in some cases homeschool because of that. I think that if the parent wants its charter school, whatever the type of school is, that's the competition you're trying to talk about, and that's what we should be doing. In this state, it's very interesting to me that homeschoolers are the only ones that are required to meet an educational standard. Public schools and private schools are only required to have bricks and mortar. We need to get it back to the situation where we're asking children at grade 3 to be able to do math and multiplication, to be able to add and subtract, to be able to divide, to be able to do fractions, and then we turn it over and let the teachers do what they do best. They figure out what is it that Johnny needs, what is it that Susie needs. Susie is at this level, Johnny's down here. She's the one, or he's the one, who is going to be able to assess that better, not the state telling you what curriculum you need to use and how you need to use it. Yes, sir.
Thank you, John Easter. If somebody chooses to send their child to a private school, they're still paying taxes for public schools.
That's absolutely right. And that's something that, you know, I don't know how you